Whoa, that's way too much. I can't finish all this.
You come help every day after work. This bit of food is nothing. On your feet. Move it. The Stellar Group has taken over this place. Pack your stuff. Now. Get the hell out. This is a charity kitchen. Our customers are patients and their families from the hospital. If you wreck this place, they'll have nowhere to go for food. What the hell? What are you flapping your hands for?
Please, I'm begging you, just let us be. We're deaf and mute. We need this money for our daughter's treatment.
Not moving, huh? Smash it all. What do you think you're doing?
Hey, buddy. This couple's had a rough life. They've got a seriously ill kid to care for. Can't we talk this out? Cut them some slack.
You're just a lousy delivery guy. How dare you meddle in Stellar Group's affairs? I'll mess you up first.
I'm not backing down. Even if the president of the Stellar Group, Sophia Sterling, shows up, she'll still have to play by my rules. Apologize. Now.
A delivery guy, daring to demand an apology from us.
VP Jordan.
You got a death wish? You're all useless.
Get out. All of you, get out.
Well, look who it is. It's you.
VP Jordan of the Stellar Group.
You stinking delivery guy. Don't think that just because you've delivered food to our Ms. Sterling for a few days, and played a few games of chess, that you two have some special relationship. That gives you the right to meddle in our Stellar Group's business.
A close relationship? I wouldn't go that far.
Trying to cozy up to our Ms. Sterling, as if you're worthy. You hurt my men. Now kneel and apologize to them, right now.
Your guys messed up, and you want me to kneel?
This Old Town District project is worth $200 million. It's funded by the Azure Sparrow Group, and executed by our Stellar Group. Telling you to kneel and apologize is already letting you off easy, otherwise, you'll all disappear. Call for backup, now, wipe them all out.
Yes.
You, a mere VP, want to take me out?
Forget about taking you out. Even if I made a delivery boy like you vanish, who could do a thing about it? Ha ha ha.
A mere watchdog for the Stellar Group.
Daring to bark at its master?
The head of the Azure Sparrow Group, Leo Zimmerman.
The Old Town District project is worth $200 million. The Azure Sparrow Group invested $150 million. Here's the contract. Now, as chairman of the Azure Sparrow Group, I am declaring this contract void. Go back and tell Sophia Sterling that your stellar group has no integrity and isn't worthy of partnering with us.
Mr. Zimmerman, let me explain.
Get out. Dad, have you
Look at you, all grown up and making it big now, making such a big scene. Got an order, I gotta go.
Hey, Dad.
What's your problem?
Dad, how many times do I have to tell you, can't you just stop riding that beat-up scooter to deliver food? Serenity Isle, maids, a butler, luxury cars, there's nothing I can't buy for you. Why are you so hung up on this delivery job?
Can you just stop meddling in my life? If you're really that bored, come to places like this to get a taste of reality. This family of 3 has had a tough life. Help them out. Don't just hole up in your office all day.
Alright, fine. Our neighbor, Mrs. Peterson, set you up on a blind date. I sent you the address. Mom passed away early. Over the years, I've set you up with several people, and you never went to see any of them. This time, you have to go.
Let me get this straight. You made this big scene, rushing over from your office, just to set me up on a date?
There's one more thing. The Azure Sparrow Group's market cap has surpassed $14 billion. Today, the representative from the Apex Consortium in the West, Mr. Bell, will be arriving in Etheria City to assess if Azure Sparrow meets their partnership criteria. We're meeting at the Etheria Trade Center this afternoon. If the talks go well, I won't be back for dinner tonight.
Mr. Zimmerman, the executives are waiting for you in the meeting.
Dad, the blind date Mrs. Peterson set up for you is still waiting for you at the Jade Pavilion. Don't you dare stand her up. I have other matters to attend to. I'm leaving.
Hey. That brat.
Boss. Boss. These are the profiles of all the companies you visited this month while delivering food. We've analyzed the strengths and weaknesses of each company, as well as their development potential for the next 5 years.
Good work. Use the usual method. Get this to Chris. Don't let him know it's from me.
Don't let him know it's from me. Boss, why don't you tell Leo your true identity?
What true identity? I'm just a delivery guy.
If Leo knew that you're the man behind Mr. Bell, he'd be shocked.
Tell Bell not to go easy on him for my sake. Also, I'll be there quietly to see how the kid really performs. Head to this.
Ms. Sterling. Ms. Sterling, we've got a situation.
What's going on? Why the rush?
The Azure Sparrow Group has torn up the contract. They're cutting ties with us. Project 1 is grinding to a halt.
What?
VP Jordan was overseeing the Phase 1 project. He had the breakfast stalls in the Old Town district cleared out. Mr. Zimmerman from Azure Sparrow was right there. He cited Stella's poor judgment in personnel and cut us off. Where is he now? He's already left. This is surveillance footage from across the street. Take a look.
Arthur Zimmerman. So it's him.
Ms. Sterling, you know, to break this stalemate is pretty straightforward. Sometimes a pawn that's crossed the river can take down your cannon. Checkmate.
Oh. Are you saying that Stellar's predicament is because I was too heavy-handed? Not subtle enough?
Business is war. Every business decision is a move on the chessboard. And every move you make is crucial. If you keep trying to sacrifice a rook to save the king, you could lose everything.
Ms. Sterling, should we go to Azure Sparrow and get some answers from Mr. Zimmerman?
Without knowing the full story, going there would only pour gasoline on the fire. Chloe, get the car ready. We're going to find Arthur Zimmerman.
Hello. You must be the one Mrs. Peterson introduced, Ms. Vance, right?
Who are you?
I'm Arthur Zimmerman. I'm Mrs. Peterson's neighbor.
Arthur Zimmerman. Mrs. Peterson said you were a nice guy. I thought you'd be some big shot. Turns out you're just a delivery guy. So, tell me, how much do you make a month?
Never really kept track. Maybe 5.
What did you say? A measly $500 or $600? Do you know how much this bag costs? $10,000. Your monthly salary doesn't even cover this bag, and you have the nerve to show up for a blind date? Speaking of which, what does your son do? He doesn't make less than you, does he?
My son runs a small business.
Yeah, Yeah, drop the act. Let me be blunt with you. My son is an executive at the Azure Sparrow Group. He makes $50,000 a month. A family like ours is not for someone of your low status to even dream of marrying into. I know your kind. All you dream about is sucking up to rich people like us. Take a good look in the mirror at yourself.
Leaving already?
What is it?
Let me ask you something. What kind of man do you think is worthy of someone as high and mighty as you?
Definitely not a stinking nobody like you.
You broke my tea cake.
For a worthless tea cake that costs $20, and you're treating it like a treasure, a mutt will always be a mutt. Here's $100. Consider it a charitable donation from me.
I'm afraid $100 won't be enough. Ma'am, since you seem to be unaware, allow me to offer you a free, quick lesson. This tea is called the Imperial Green Pour Cake. Its last auction price in Port Sterling was $1 million per cake. Actually, scratch that. That $1 million cake, in terms of vintage, tree age, and storage time, is inferior to this one.
What are you trying to say?
The way you dropped it just now shattered the cake, ruining the flavor. I wonder, ma'am, will you replace the tea?
Ms. Sterling. What brings you here?
Hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all.
Have you made a decision, Ms. Vance? How do you plan to compensate me?
You think you can fool me? You don't get to decide what this tea is worth. I'd say it's not even worth $20. I think you two are trying to shake me down. Are you kidding me? Ms. Sterling is the president of the Stellar Group, for heaven's sake. Shake you down? Ms. Sterling, so you're the president of the Stellar Group? Sophia Sterling?
Is there a problem?
It's not like I meant to spill it. It just fell. It's still drinkable. I'm leaving.
Mr. Zimmerman. Let's make a proper introduction. Stellar Group. Sophia Sterling.
Arthur Zimmerman. Oh, come on. I've been taking your orders, delivering your takeout for a month now. Cut the Mr. Zimmerman stuff. It's too formal. If you don't mind, just call me Arthur.
All right then. From now on, I'll call you Arthur.
You're here about this morning, the Old Town District matter, right?
How did you know?
It's stock market opening time right now. The president of a major group isn't at her headquarters, but comes to the Jade Pavilion to find a delivery guy. You're not expecting me to deliver your food in person, are you?
I didn't know you had a sense of humor. However, about this morning's incident in Old Town District, my people were out of line. On behalf of the Stellar Group, I apologize. And I have another favor.
All right, have a seat and tell me. So, what is it?
Because of VP Jordan's actions, it led to the partnership between Stellar Group and the Azure Sparrow Group falling through. From our last meeting, I could tell you've got a real business sense. So I was wondering if there's any way you could help me out. If you can pull this off, I'll give you $300,000.
Ms. Sterling, we should still go to the Azure Sparrow Group to find Mr. Zimmerman, see if we can salvage the partnership. He's just a delivery guy. What's he supposed to do?
This whole mess was our fault to begin with.
1 second. Hello?
Boss.
Okay, the Azure Sparrow Group is at the Trade Center. Okay, I got it. Sorry about this. Something's come up. I gotta run. Oh, wait. A buddy of mine gave me this card. I hear in your circles, it's supposed to be a big deal. Not sure if this'll help you get the Azure Sparrow Group to work with you again.
If it does work, that $300,000 is yours.
Deal.
Chloe, get the car. We're going to the Azure Sparrow Group.
Ms. Sterling, this card doesn't even have a name on it. You're not seriously thinking of taking this to see Mr. Zimmerman at Azure Sparrow, are you? That Arthur Zimmerman, he's just a delivery guy. He's all talk, just trying to get on your good side.
Chloe, do you have any idea what this card is? It's the Apex Consortium. Global Pass. In all of SIA, fewer than 3 people have one of these cards. Having one is like having priority partnership rights with every company under the Apex Consortium.
Are you saying that delivery guy is?
Yes. From what I know, that reclusive billionaire has been off the grid for over a decade. All over the world, countless financial oligarchs are searching for him. A man of his stature would never show up in a small place like Etheria City. But if this card is real, then Arthur Zimmerman is our Stellar Group's greatest.
Mom, I told you I was at the trade center. Don't believe me? Take a look, see what I mean.
Wait a second. What's that delivery guy doing here?
Mom, you know him.
He's the one I told you about, that country bumpkin I had a blind date with at the tea house. He brought some crummy old tea cake, claiming it was worth millions, and said he knew Ms. Sterling from the Stellar Group. They were trying to scam me together.
So that's what happened. Mom, I gotta go. You. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Get over here.
And you are?
I heard that at the tea house. You used some worthless tea to scam my mom.
Oh, now I remember. Victoria Vance, right? Isn't that it? There must be some misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? I don't give a damn about your misunderstanding. Right now, you get out of here, and get the hell out.
You're kicking me out? What gives you the right?
Looks like you have no idea where you are. I, Kevin Vance, am a founding member of Azure Sparrow, a pillar of the company. And Mr. Zimmerman's most trusted right-hand man. This is the Azure Sparrow Group. This reception at the Trade Center is to welcome the representatives from the Apex Consortium in the West. If you know what's good for you, get lost.
You want me to leave? You're not high-ranking enough.
Ha ha ha. Am I hearing this right? Everyone, did you hear that? He says that I, a representative of the mighty Azure Sparrow Group, here on Azure Sparrow's own turf, am not high-ranking enough to kick out a delivery guy.
Ha ha ha. A delivery guy, our director Vance, is a trusted confidant of Mr. Zimmerman.
Oh, really? Well, Leo's judgment really isn't great. Leo invited me here. If you want to kick me out, you'll have to ask Leo.
Ha ha. Everyone, listen up. You hear what this delivery guy said?
It's just hilarious.
Delivery guy, are you out of your mind? I'm dying of laughter. At an occasion this important. Why would Mr. Zimmerman bring along a delivery guy? What's the point? To deliver takeout, or to haul Mr. Bell away, like trash?
You hear that, you poor bastard? With someone like you, what does our Mr. Zimmerman want with you? What can you do? Don't tell me you're here to order takeout for every single one of us. Ha ha ha. Hold on.
What?
Leaving so soon? Fine. Since you're our guest, the Azure Sparrow Group knows how to treat guests. Wouldn't want to bully you. I'll personally toast you. Drink up, then you can scram. TCH. Hold it for him. This glass of wine costs more than your life. Drink it properly. Not a drop left.
Ha. The Azure Sparrow Group, here in Etheria City, is the top dog. No wonder, since its founding, it's been stuck within Etheria's limits, and has never gone any further. Now I see why. Makes perfect sense.
You old fool, the state of the Azure Sparrow Group is none of your damn business. You think I won't?
Arrogant. This glass is to tell you, Director Vance, you're not in charge here. So shut your mouth. There's always someone above you, and there's always a higher mountain. How can you be sure the person you've crossed isn't someone
You okay, Director Vance?
It's the delivery guys. How dare you lay a hand on someone from Azure Sparrow? How dare you force that disgusting stuff into Director Vance's mouth? Talk. Who sent you here to cause trouble? Apologize to Director Vance right now, or don't blame us for getting rough. Yeah. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
He started it. Why should I apologize for defending myself? Do you people at Azure Sparrow even know what reason is?
Reason? Cutie, in this place. Money is the law. Azure Sparrow is the law. I, Kevin Vance, am the law. You dare touch me? Today, I'll make sure you never leave the Etheria Trade Center. Guards. You okay, Director Vance? Break one of his legs, then pay him off. A nobody delivery guy dared to make me lose face, and make Azure Sparrow Group lose face. Drag him out and deal with him.
Quite the temper. But I suggest you wait a little longer. By my count, Leo should be downstairs by now. He knows me.
Ha, getting scared now. If you had just listened and behaved earlier, and drunk that glass of wine, none of this would have happened. You, a nobody delivery guy, dared to disrespect me. Let me tell you something. Today, even if God himself showed up, I'm still going to make you pay. It's
Stop.
Leo Zimmerman, president of Azure Sparrow Group, has arrived.
Kevin Vance.
Mr. Zimmerman, what brings you here? Step aside, now.
Director Vance, what was that all about?
There was a delivery guy. Probably sent by a competitor to cause trouble. I was just about to teach him a lesson for you.
Mr. Zimmerman.
This delivery guy kept insisting he knows you. Anyone seeing this would think our Azure Sparrow group has switched from chips to food delivery. Ha ha ha.
Delivery guy, you were quite the performer earlier. Now that Mr. Zimmerman's here, cat got your tongue?
HMPH. Obviously, this kind just sneaks in to gawk at how the other half lives. How could he possibly know Mr. Zimmerman? Keep up the act.
Weren't you just saying
that Mr. Zimmerman knows you? Mr. Zimmerman is standing right here.
Why the silence now?
Ah, Mr. Zimmerman.
Please, have a seat.
People who pretend to know you. I've seen plenty of them. Allow me to handle this for you.
That won't be necessary. His name is Arthur Zimmerman. He's my father.
Everyone.
Any other questions?
He's your father. You're not joking, are you?
I heard you were just acting as my right-hand man?
Mr. Zimmerman,
No need to explain. You're currently the head of the marketing department, correct? Security. Escort him out. The Azure Sparrow Group's middle and upper management has no place for the likes of him. Mr. Zimmerman. Mr. Zimmerman.
Mr. Zimmerman. Don't you think that's a bit inappropriate?
Oh, VP Lowell has...
Now, as we all know, tonight's reception at the Etheria Trade Center is hosted by the Azure Sparrow Group in honor of Mr. Bell. All mid to high-level management are required to attend. For no reason, you fired a director.
For no reason? He posed as my right-hand man while bullying others, dragging Azure Sparrow's name through the mud. You call that for no reason? Get him out of here.
Leo.
Even if Kevin screwed up, you shouldn't have done that to him, let alone firing him in public.
Yeah, what's Leo trying to pull? Shush, keep your voice down. Mr. Lowell and Mr. Zimmerman never got along. This is going to be interesting.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
The president of Azure Sparrow Group
is Leo Zimmerman, am I right? If he wants to fire some lowly director, what does he owe? An explanation to a vice president like you?
Well said. Mr. Zimmerman, was it? While you're still in that chair, you'd better sable it. Because soon, whether you and your son can even stay here, will be up in the air.
What's that supposed to mean?
Was I not clear enough? After all, Kevin Vance is a mid-level manager of a company. He's given his all to this company. And your son Leo? He's settling personal scores with company authority, publicly firing you. He doesn't give a damn about his contributions or hard work. What will the old-timers at Azure Sparrow think? What will everyone here think? That's why I'm saying, you're not fit for the chairman's seat.
Yeah.
Marcus has a point. Leo, being in charge of Azure Sparrow, is a role that doesn't suit you.
Marcus, are you trying to stage a boardroom coup?
Whoa.
Mr. Zimmerman, no need for such strong language. The chairman's seat goes to the one most fit for it, if you can take that seat. So can I, Marcus Lowell. Relax. I'll take good care of hosting Mr. Bell on your behalf. Exactly.
I get it now. So this was all set up from the start. You want to do this before signing the contract with the West.
A boardroom coup. This Azure Sparrow Group.
It seems you've been feeding a pack of ungrateful wolves.
What's this?
Wanna hit me?
Ha. Do it. Hit me.
Oh my. He just hit him, Mr. Lowell. How dare you do that?
Dad. What are you doing?
Since Mr. Zimmerman had someone lay a hand on Mr. Lowell in public.
Brutal. Savage. The chairman's seat at Azure Sparrow belongs to the most qualified. So, you refuse to step down, Leo. Marcus nailed it. You're just lashing out because he exposed you.
How dare you hit me? Leo Zimmerman, I'm not gonna stoop to your level. You're handing over that seat to me right now, or I'll have you and your old man out on the streets delivering takeout.
Oh, really? What are you trying to pull now? Look at you, such a coward. Some rebellion this is.
Mr. Lowell. Leo.
I know you have a problem with me. You want to kick me out of the company. I never thought you'd let your father assault me in front of everyone. You all saw that, didn't you? If you don't give me an explanation today, I'll report this to the board. Forget about being chairman. I'll make sure you two aren't even fit to sweep the floors at Azure Sparrow.
Yeah.
Justice for Mr. Lowell.
We demand justice for Mr. Lowell. Leo must step down. Step down. He steps down now.
Dad, what are you trying to do? How could you hit him in public?
As a vice president, Stirring up the crowd at an event like this. Destabilizing the company. A boardroom coup, even trying to replace you as chairman. Doesn't a man like that deserve a beating?
He does, but my important guest is about to arrive any minute now. By doing this, what if?
As chairman, a carrot and stick approach is essential. Right. You're worried this will affect your negotiations with the Apex Consortium.
The one with Mr. Bell.
Don't worry. Daddy's got your back.
Dad, you're not saying.
Yeah, I know him, I just haven't seen him in years.
Keep up the act. Leo, don't think I don't know what you're thinking. Humph. You had your dad play along with your act. So everyone would think Mr. Bell came to Azure Sparrow because of the two of you, so you could take all the credit, right?
What a performance.
Am I wrong? Do you even know who Mr. Bell is? He's the representative for the world's richest man, Mr. Z, the specially appointed head of the Apex Consortium in the West. And you know him. Do you even believe that? Seriously.
Why wouldn't I? He's just that American. Knowing him.
What's there to brag about?
Dad.
Fine then. When Mr. Bell gets here, I'll tell him myself.
Dad, can you please just stop messing around? All these years, I've never stopped you from doing whatever you wanted, but today is extremely important, for me and for Azure Sparrow. You can stay here, that's fine, but can you please, for once, stop causing trouble?
I'm not messing around. Everything I said is true.
Dad, Mr. Bell, he's a financial titan from the exchange. And you're a delivery guy. Whether you know him or not, do you really think I don't know? If I don't stop you, are you gonna say that you're actually Mr. Bell's boss? That you're the world's richest man, Mr. Z? The one in charge of the Apex Consortium? That I'm actually some rich heir? That you were only testing me, so you pretended to be a delivery guy all this time?
Leo. You already know?
Dad. That's enough, Dad. Ever since I was 5, you were either hauling bricks at construction sites, driving a truck, or running around delivering food. I got laughed at by classmates when I was a kid, got laughed at by coworkers when I grew up. And now I'm getting laughed at by my own subordinates. Do you even understand? That earning people's respect doesn't come from just spouting some ridiculous nonsense and
Whoa. Father and son at each other's throats. Now this is a real show. Ha ha ha.
Leo, I was going to tell you, just not all at once.
Enough. Dad. How could you turn into this? I told you, today is crucial, for me and for Azure Sparrow. It's that important. How can you still be so blind? You want to tell me slowly? Tell me what? Haven't you said enough?
Mr. Zimmerman, is it possible that you've never truly understood your father?
Ms. Sterling, president of the Stellar Group. Sophia Sterling, Ms. Sterling. Today, the Etheria Trade Center is Azure Sparrow's turf. Is Stellar Group just here to crash the party?
You misunderstand, Mr. Zimmerman. I'm not here today for the Apex Consortium's investment, but for a partnership between Stellar and Azure Sparrow.
VP Jordan didn't pass that along, did he? Azure Sparrow has nothing to discuss with Stellar.
Then what about this card? Does this have what it takes to get your attention?
The Apex Consortium Global Pass.
A global pass?
The one who shorted 5 major banks on the exchange overnight.
Mr. Z, who became famous overnight.
The business card of the Apex Consortium's leader. His cards are made of solid gold. No name. Just a security seal and the letter Z.
If that card of yours is real, Sophia Sterling.
Then this card. Only 3 of these circulate globally. One is in the West.
Another in the Emirates.
About what happened earlier. I was out of line. I'll have my team draft a new partnership agreement immediately and deliver it to Ms. Sterling. But Ms. Sterling, you said earlier that I don't truly understand my father. What does that have to do with the card in your hand? What's the connection?
Mr. Zimmerman, what if this card was a gift to Ms. Sterling?
What? My dad gave you this card?
That's right. He didn't just give me this card. Over the past months, he's helped me out of many difficult situations. The Stellar Group's rapid development in just 1 month is largely thanks to your father.
That's impossible. If my dad really had that kind of power, wouldn't I, his own son, know about it?
Well, what a performance. So convincing. It's a shame you 3 aren't actors. What a waste of talent.
Marcus, what are you implying?
Leo. First, you trot out your dad and claim to know Mr. Bell. Then you had Miss Sterling produce that so-called business card. All this is just to cling to your chairman's seat. Everyone, you all saw that, didn't you? See what kind of person he is. All for his own selfish gain.
He colludes with outsiders.
And even his own father, just to put on this show. With him as chairman, Azure Sparrow gains nothing. In fact, everything he did today was just to stop all of us from meeting with Mr. Bell, to line his own pockets.
I'm a major shareholder of Azure Sparrow. Sabotaging this meeting, what good does that do me?
You tell us, Mr. Zimmerman. Everyone, what should we do?
Step down. Step down.
Step down. Step down.
You invited Sophia Sterling here, didn't you?
You could say that.
Fine, you saw everything that just happened. What have you done to me? What have you done to Azure Sparrow Group? This result right here, are you
Leo, how could you do this to him? Shut your mouth.
And this woman here, I used to think you refused to go on blind dates because you couldn't move on from mom, but now I see the truth. You and her, the two of you, have been messing around for a while, haven't you? Is it because she has a son? So now you're in such a hurry to help her son steal the Azure Sparrow fortune from me?
You brat.
Arthur.
Leo. People out there say, you're calm and collected, young and accomplished, a role model for the youth of Etheria City. But in my eyes, far from it. You're impulsive and childish, shooting off your mouth. You're simply not fit to wear the crown of Azure Sparrow.
What are you getting at? Are you trying to say that everything I've achieved is because of him? My suspicions were right all along. He's not a delivery guy, but a reclusive billionaire.
All right. This is Azure Sparrow Group's turn. Enough. Take your family drama somewhere else.
Leo.
Sign it.
The share transfer agreement. Marcus, you went through all that trouble to cut a deal with Mr. Bell alone. You really pulled out all the stops.
All right. Our family matters shouldn't be discussed here. So let's talk about something else. Marcus, is it? If I remember correctly, the former chairman of the Etheria City Chamber of Commerce.
Donovan Lowell's son, right? So you want Azure Sparrow that badly?
Arthur Zimmerman.
I'm taking your son's spot. What are you gonna do about it?
We live in a society of laws. What could I possibly do? But let me tell you something. There are plenty of ways to ruin you. You hold shares in Azure Sparrow, correct? And you're also the controlling shareholder of Tristar Corporation. Target Tristar Corporation. In 3 minutes, I want it wiped off. Etheria City.
Boss.
Go after Tristar Corporation. You have 3 minutes to wipe them off the business map of Etheria City.
Yes, sir. Boss's orders. Drop everything else. Use every dollar you've got to target Tristar Corporation in Etheria City. You have 3 minutes to erase them.
Liam, why the sudden move on Tristar?
Ask what you need to know.
And nothing you don't.
When the boss gives an order, you don't ask why. You and I are the same. We only have the authority to execute, not the right to know.
Understood.
Hello.
Hey, my old friend.
Hello, I'm on my way to Etheria City. I've already sent my assistant, Elizabeth, ahead to Azure Sparrow Group. I think we'll be meeting very soon.
All right, we'll be waiting.
Wipe out Tristar. Leo.
Think your dad won't find out you're stepping down?
Have you lost your mind? Ha ha ha. Do you have any idea what Tristar is worth?
Do you know?
How many sacks you'd need to haul all of Tristar's cash?
Do you know how many years
it'd take to count all that cash? Forget about you. Even the top financial oligarchs in Xia couldn't, in 3 minutes, short Tristar Corporation. That's a pipe dream. Leo, I'm done playing games with you and your old man. Not gonna sign. I've got other ways. Everyone. According to the Articles of Incorporation, once the shareholder agreement is signed, it takes effect as long as there's a majority. Sign on the dotted line, agree to Leo's resignation. And I, Marcus Lowell. Let's get started.
Leo, you led Azure Sparrow to where it is today. But you're too hard on us, and show no mercy at all. This time, I'm siding with Marcus. The Azure Sparrow marketing department is willing to switch sides and follow VP Lowell.
If you want to blame someone, Mr. Zimmerman, you've got no one to blame but yourself for being so inflexible. Last time, all it was a $1,000 discrepancy, and you penalized the entire finance department's bonuses. You brought this on yourself. You know. The Azure Sparrow finance department is willing to switch sides and follow VP Lowell.
Mr. Zimmerman, when I first joined the company, you were the one who interviewed me. You personally trained me. But today, VP Lowell has promised me that if I sign, he'll make me a shareholder. The Azure Sparrow project department is willing to switch sides and follow VP Lowell.
We're switching sides.
Follow VP Lowell.
We're switching sides.
Follow VP Lowell. Leo, every executive here holds shares in Azure Sparrow. The company bylaws say that if the chairman is replaced, it just takes over half the signatures. Things have now reached a point of no return. I have the people's support. Starting today, you are no longer chairman of Azure Sparrow.
Long live VP Lowell.
Delivery guy, 3 minutes are up. Tristar Corporation hasn't gone bankrupt. And I've gotten exactly what I wanted, the chairmanship of Azure Sparrow. So, how do you plan to handle this?
Arthur.
If you don't have any actual business, get the hell out of Tristar Corporation, now.
Mr. Lowell, something terrible has happened. Tristar Corporation is being targeted. The stock hit the limit down. The shareholders are causing a scene at headquarters.
What did you say?
Market cap loss is expected Corporation to exceed $13 billion, with many investors gathering. The stock price is plummeting. It's the first stock to hit the limit down today.
$13 billion in market value evaporated. A large number of shareholders have gathered
at Tristar Corporation's headquarters,
demanding answers from the company.
Mr. Lowell,
we just got inside information. The bank is already here. At your Tristar Corporation, they're calling in the loan, demanding immediate repayment.
What are you saying?
My supplier group chat is exploding too. A lot of people are demanding payment from Tristar. People from the Bureau of Commerce are also at Tristar. It's all over the news on our phones now. Tristar is done for. What are we gonna do? No.
There must still be a chance. How could this happen? No, it's not over yet. There's still Mr. Bell. You're behind this, aren't you? Right. I'll tell you what. Mr. Bell's assistant, Elizabeth, we have a past relationship. I don't want the chairmanship of Azure Sparrow anymore. When he gets here, I'll make sure your Azure Sparrow group is wiped off the map.
Believe it or not, I had nothing to do with this.
Whether you did it or not is irrelevant.
Ms. Elizabeth, you're finally here. I, Marcus Lowell, along with all the senior executives of Azure Sparrow, welcome you.
Arthur, these Westerners don't play by the rules. Marcus has a personal history with her. Could Azure Sparrow really be in trouble?
Come here.
Dad, what exactly are you trying to do? I need to go over there.
What's the rush? She'll come looking for you eventually.
Dad, that's Elizabeth, Mr. Bell's assistant. They care the most about face and status. If I don't go over there today, the deal for Azure Sparrow Group is finished. Do you have to completely ruin my business career before you're happy?
I said, she'll come looking for you eventually.
Dad, can you get a grip on reality? These past few years, I've understood you less and less. I don't expect you to be like other fathers, able to give me powerful connections and deep resources. But can you at least stop getting in my way? You forged the world's richest man's business card to help Sophia. I can let that slide. But can you stop pretending to be tough? Always thinking you're the best in the world. Admit that others are better than you. Admit that your son is better than his father. Is that so hard?
I became a delivery driver because that's what your mother wanted.
That's because my mother knew that you'd spend your whole life accomplishing nothing. You already let my mother down. Are you going to let me down now too?
I've already heard about the Tristar Corporation situation. Sir, it was you who caused Mr. Lowell's Tristar Corporation stock price to plummet and started the panic.
So what if it was me?
Mr. Lowell, I'll have Mr. Bell call off the deal with Azure Sparrow Group. Now, go down there and drive down Azure Sparrow Group's stock price. However much Tristar drops, Azure Sparrow...
Ms. Elizabeth, there's gotta be some misunderstanding.
Mr. Zimmerman, there's nothing to misunderstand. You're giving my friend a hard time. That means you're giving me a hard time. And Mr. Bell, this is the punishment you deserve.
All right then. Give it your best shot.
I'll give you that. You've got guts. But absolutely no one gets to defy my boss. 10 minutes. I'll drive Azure Sparrow Group's stock down to the same level as Tristar Corporation's. I think you'll soon realize what a terrible mistake it was to cross my friend. Yes. Whoa. It's really climbing. It's back. Now we're talking. We're back in the game. It's turning around.
Excellent.
Something's off with Liam. Tristar's stock has hit the limit down. But that Azure Sparrow stock the boss had us watching, it's acting up. A major player is trying to sink Azure Sparrow.
Massive, abnormal sell-offs. Someone's trying to drive down Azure Sparrow's stock price.
Trading will halt in 10 minutes. At the rate they're going, they're aiming to crash it before the halt.
Find the mastermind behind the scenes. Get in touch with whoever's in charge.
Yes.
Tell him to stop this foolishness immediately. Otherwise, make sure they learn the cost of crossing the Apex Consortium.
Whether domestic or international.
No one dares to wage a financial war against my boss. Yes.
Ha. Leo, now that I have Elizabeth on my side, once Azure Sparrow stock hits rock bottom, I'll immediately have my people buy the dip. Then, with Mr. Bell's investment, I'll pump the stock price back up. When that happens, I'll be on the roof of the Azure Sparrow building to have a drink with you.
Is that so? Then I'm afraid you're in for a disappointment.
Ms. Elizabeth, someone is up the ante. Yes.
What's the status?
No good. They're rising faster than we can bring them down. With instincts this sharp, and moves like these, our opponent, domestic or international, is at least a top-tier trader. It doesn't matter. Even if you fail, I can still take you out. Guards.
So you're Elizabeth, huh? This is Xia. We have a nationwide gun ban here. I suggest you put that gun away. Otherwise, when Mr. Bell arrives, it won't be so simple.
Just hearing Mr. Bell's name come out of your mouth is an insult.
He's just the Apex Consortium's rep in the West. To put it bluntly, he works for Mr. Z. And you? Just an errand girl. Daring to cause trouble on your master's turf? Whether it's you or him, you're both finished.
No one gets to insult my boss.
Stop. Elizabeth. Put that down.
Boss. Motherfucker.
You idiot.
Why are you? Get your people out of here, now.
Mr. Bell. You must be exhausted from your trip. Ms. Elizabeth, she's just here to assist me. Please, there's no need to be so upset.
Who are you?
I'm Marcus Lowell, former vice president of Azure Sparrow Group.
Vice President? I don't know you. Is this how Azure Sparrow Group welcomes a representative of the Apex Consortium? I want your Mr. Zimmerman to talk to me. Now, get out of my way.
What are you doing? If we go up there now, aren't we just cleaning up Lowell's mess?
Mr. Bell, you might not be aware. The company's had some internal issues. Mr. Zimmerman has already stepped down as chairman. All company projects are now under my complete authority. Rest assured, I'll definitely be better than Leo at cooperating with you, Mr. Bell, and meeting the needs of the Apex Consortium.
So, Leo Zimmerman isn't the chairman. Then the Apex Consortium has no reason to work with Azure Sparrow.
How could this happen? I thought the Apex Consortium was interested in our future potential at Azure Sparrow. How could they just cut ties with us like that?
With all this recent chaos, if Mr. Lowell doesn't secure a deal with the Apex Consortium, then everyone here will, at the shareholder meeting, be swept out of Azure Sparrow Group.
Mr. Bell, why is that?
Because I can't stand you.
Oh, I see, Mr. Bell. It must be because of him. He made a scene at the welcome reception and offended you, Mr. Bell. Don't worry, Mr. Bell.
You said you were going to deal with him.
Mr. Bell, I'm Leo Zimmerman. This is my father, Arthur Zimmerman. I apologize for bringing someone unrelated to our partnership here. I really should have let you know in advance. It was truly presumptuous of me.
Presumptuous.
Leo.
Stop trying to downplay this. You two, father and son, putting on a show and talking nonsense. And that's exactly why Mr. Bell refuses to work with us, the Azure Sparrow Group. Aren't you going to apologize to Mr. Bell?
Apologize immediately. Apologize. Apologize.
So, you said he was talking nonsense and putting on a show.
That's right.
You did well.
Yes.
Excellent.
Boss, Mr. Lowell is an old friend of mine. To make sure our deal with the Apex Consortium goes off without a hitch, this is the least he could do. Please wait a moment, boss. Mr. Lowell will have it handled right away. So you can enjoy yourself.
Good. It's time to clean house.
Bastard, how dare you talk back in front of Mr. Bell?
Bell, have her escorted out.
You fool. Get out of here.
Mr. Bell, I'm your most loyal subordinate. You can't do this to me. He's the one you should be dealing with.
You have no idea what you've just out.
Arthur, Mr. Bell is pissed. Even his own assistant was thrown out, and they're packing heat. A guy like that, when he's this mad, God knows what he'll do. We should get out of here. No.
Relax, just wait a little longer. Besides, we haven't even discussed the collaboration with Azure Sparrow Group, have we?
They're Americans. Real capital like that. They'll do anything. Maybe we should just back off for now. As for the Azure Sparrow deal, with the Apex Consortium, we'll figure it out later.
Old friend, aren't you going to come over and catch up?
My apologies, Mr. Zimmerman. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Mr. Zimmerman.
Did Mr. Bell just call him Mr. Zimmerman? No way, that old fool. How does he even know Mr. Bell?
You're Elizabeth. She's dangerous. She's carrying. Get her out of here tonight. Don't let her cause trouble in Xia.
Do we really have to? I could just keep her.
Hey. This isn't the West. This is Xia. So we play by Xia's rules, and your two gunmen, tell them to holster their weapons, and get out of here. Don't cause any trouble.
Yes, sir.
Dad, you actually...
Bullshit.
I'm well aware.
This Mr. Bell is a fake. He's nothing but a delivery guy.
How on earth could he know Mr. Bell?
So this guy must be a fake.
Absolutely.
Listen up, Arthur Zimmerman. I've already notified my father. He'll be here in under 10 minutes to announce to everyone that the Lowell family is declaring war on the Azure Sparrow Group. When that happens, I want to see how you and this foreign fraud are going to save your son.
Your father, oh, now I remember. Donovan Lowell, right?
Who do you think you are? How dare you address my father so disrespectfully? Leo, surprised. Let me be honest with you. Stirring up the executives. Turning Azure Sparrow against you. All of it was my father's plan. He put a lot of work into this.
Ha ha ha, Marcus.
You still won't admit you're wrong?
Admit I'm wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Why should I admit anything? You're the one to talk. You're just the son of a good-for-nothing delivery guy. What gives you the right to be the head of Azure Sparrow Group? Only I am fit to be the chairman of Azure Sparrow Group.
You disgrace. How much longer are you going to keep this up?
Father, what are you?
You disgraceful wretch. Disgracing the Lowell family name out there. Haven't you brought me enough shame already?
Dad,
You listen to me now. Apologize to Mr. Zimmerman Jr. right now, otherwise, I'll disown you on the spot. From then on.
Dad, the situation with Azure Sparrow Group, you know exactly what's going on. Why would you do this?
You have the nerve to ask me, you good for nothing.
Dad,
Shut up. I thought that after you, and Mr. Zimmerman Jr., took Azure Sparrow Group public, you'd be able to stand on your own 2 feet, and carry on the Lowell family legacy. But I never imagined you'd actually use our family's modest standing to look down on everyone. So arrogant and reckless, causing nothing but trouble. Do you have any idea what you've done? By inciting the executive to turn against Mr. Zimmerman Jr. today, you've offended
someone you should never have messed with. I didn't do that, Dad. A takeover at Azure Sparrow is what everyone's been waiting for. Why should he be the only one to be chairman? I could do it just as well.
Dad, get out of my way. You're blind to what's right in front of you, and now I have to clean up your mess. Mr. Bell. It's my fault for failing to raise him properly. To have raised such a disgraceful son, rest assured, he won't get away with this once we're back. Please don't worry, Mr. Bell. In the future, I, Donovan Lowell, am still hoping that you, at the Apex Consortium, will put in a good word for me, in front of the person in charge. To be perfectly honest, Mr. Zimmerman Jr., this disgraceful son of mine, Marcus, the reason he did what he did today is all my fault.
Chairman Lowell, what are you saying?
Back when Marcus and you co-founded Azure Sparrow Group, I told them to treat your business as if it were his own. I just never thought this disgraceful son of mine took it the wrong way. He actually wanted to replace you, Mr. Zimmerman Jr. It's this old man's fault. I'm here to apologize to you, Mr.
So VP Lowell taking over Azure Sparrow was Chairman Lowell's idea all along. Oh no, oh no.
VP Lowell is finished this time.
Chairman Lowell, you're too kind. What Marcus did today was completely out of line. But still, he did work alongside me to found Azure Sparrow Group. He may not have great achievements, but he did put in the hard work. But today, with Mr. Bell and the entire leadership team present, if I don't make an example of him, it'll set a terrible precedent for the company. I'm afraid.
Ha ha ha. I understand what you're saying, Leo. Here's what we'll do. I'll leave Marcus to your judgment.
Hey, old man, you can't just hand me over to them.
Get on your knees and apologize to Leo. Leo. You see, he's already apologized.
Enough. Let him up. He can keep his shares in Azure Sparrow, but the vice president position, he's lost it.
You disgrace. Now thank Mr. Zimmerman.
Thank you, Mr. Zimmerman.
Marcus cannot keep his share.
Dad, this is my decision to make.
Could you
Not interfere with my decisions?
Disloyal once, untrustworthy forever.
As the president of Azure Sparrow Group,
Do you have any idea how many of your people depend on you for their livelihood? One wrong decision from you could lead to these people going hungry.
What do you say? Absolutely, Mr. Zimmerman is right. Mr. Zimmerman, you should listen to your father. Mr. Zimmerman. So it's you,
Chairman Lowell. If, among your Lowell family's partners, there's someone who wants to see you fall, Chairman Lowell, turning your own people against you, trying to take your place, and change the family name from Lowell to something else, would you be okay with that? If you say yes, I'll have your family name changed to Zimmerman this instant. If not, then Marcus Lowell is out of Azure Sparrow Group.
Absolutely not. You reckless fool, you disgrace. Our family is doomed because of you. Get over there now and apologize to Mr. Zimmerman.
You bastard. Zimmerman, if it weren't for Mr. Bell backing you, you'd be nothing.
You bastard.
still running your mouth? Do you have any idea who he is?
Who I am isn't important. What happened today is to show you that this isn't how you do business when you're starting out. Don't be so hot-headed. Before you know who you're dealing with, don't make a move. Otherwise, you'll be the one getting hurt. Take him away.
Gods.
Get him out of here.
Now, get out.
Dad.
Dad, you dealt with my subordinate without my approval. Don't you think you owe me an explanation?
Speak. What kind of
What are you hiding from me? I don't want to hear you say. You'll explain it to me later. I want to know now.
Know what?
Why is Chairman Lowell so afraid of you? Why, do you know Mr. Bell? Why is it that I knew nothing about any of this? And also, I want to know if the Azure Sparrow Group's success has anything to do with you? Say something. Why won't you answer me?
Mr. Zimmerman Jr. What do you want to hear?
Exactly.
What do I want to hear? Do I want to hear that Azure Sparrow was built with his help all along? Or maybe I'm supposed to hear that my guesses were spot on? That he's been lying to me this whole time?
Leo,
Actually,
you should be proud of your father.
Proud? That's because you have no idea what kind of father he's been all these years. Back when I was a kid, other kids got candy. But for me, he never bought me any. Other kids wore new clothes. I wore hand-me-downs from the neighbors. When I got older, other kids got new phones. I asked him for one, and he said he had no money.
You know why?
Why before I even graduated, I started a business? Because I wanted to make money.
I wanted to make
So much money. So much that I'd never have to ask you for a damn thing. So, I'm not proud of you. The Azure Sparrow Group is.
What if, from the moment you started your business, every single step you've taken couldn't have been done without your father's guidance?
Impossible.
All these years. You've done very well. I haven't paid enough attention to you. Don't overthink it. I don't have any secret identities you don't know about. The cooperation between Bell and Azure Sparrow. That was all your own doing.
You all heard that, right? He admitted it himself.
As for Mr. Zimmerman, Mr. Bell is a kind man. He must have known that Mr. Bell wanted to work with Azure Sparrow, so they planned in advance to put on this act together.
Zach, weren't you with Marcus?
Marcus tricked me, that's why I wasn't thinking straight, and betrayed Mr. Zimmerman. Mr. Zimmerman, well, I'm afraid he'll only hold you back.
He'll just embarrass you in public.
What are you trying to say?
Our Mr. Zimmerman, since founding Azure Sparrow, has been working tirelessly day and night, handling countless tasks. And Arthur Zimmerman, as his father, actually had Mr. Bell put on this whole charade with him. It's simply disgraceful. A two-faced opportunist like this. Leo, you really plan to keep him?
Liam? Hello, Liam. Sophia Sterling, Stellar Group.
I was fortunate enough
To attend the charity gala in Etheria City, where I saw you. You were representing the Apex Consortium. At the gala, you probably don't remember me.
Ms. Sterling, it's a pleasure. We meet again.
You remember me?
My boss has had his eye on you for some time now. Once this is wrapped up, I have another project I'd like to discuss with you, Ms. Sterling. But first, I have to take care of my boss's orders. Leo, if I recall correctly, you just said that your father never cared about you.
That's right.
Then please. 5 years ago, when you first started out, you were targeting the transportation industry. Your father was driving trucks for someone else. A month later, one of your guys handed you a report. That report got you your first big break. Am I right about that?
That's right.
4 years ago, you founded the predecessor to Azure Sparrow Group, Nexus Technologies. Its main business was gaming software. Your project team back then pitched you on developing a short video app, and they handed over the full development plan. To this day, that app is still your claim to fame. Am I right about that?
Yes.
A year later, Nexus Technologies broke into the mainstream. You then founded Azure Sparrow Group and merged the tech company into it. Your people, every 2 weeks, would submit a research report to you. It kept you updated on every group in Etheria City,
Their development status.
and for the next 5 years, their development forecast. From then on, that report continued for 3 whole years. Am I still right?
What's your point?
I just want you to understand that on your own, with just your people, you could never have pulled this off.
It was you?
All of this was your father. He had it delivered to you, so even if he doesn't have some secret identity, his business sense far surpasses yours.
Impossible. He's just a middle-aged man who's never achieved anything. How could any of this possibly be his doing? Or have you been lying to me all these years?
No, I just scribbled those things down. If you were able to spot the opportunities in them.
That was all.
Your own doing. I'm friends with your father. All of this, I gave to Liam. I wanted him to review it for your father to see if it would work. Mr. Zimmerman, do you still believe your father has
For a second there, I really wished you were still that man who had nothing, because only then would I feel that the son had surpassed the father. Surpassed the man from my childhood who was a mountain I could never climb. It wasn't until I saw this report that I realized how ridiculous I've been, how foolish. This proves you're not the ordinary, unremarkable man I imagined. And it tells me that the goal I've been striving for is just a joke. You know? You've been lying to me all along. Do you know that? Why didn't you tell me any of this sooner?
Leo.
your father?
Must have his own reasons.
What possible reason could he have for keeping it from his own son? He has no reason. In my eyes, he's still that selfish father who never cared about anyone else's feelings.
Mr. Zimmerman, that's going too far.
Me, going too far? Is he any better? He's been doing all this behind my back, telling me nothing. And now he brings it out? Just to prove to me that he's better than I am? That everything I've done, in his eyes, is just a joke?
Enough.
Enough.
Sorry you had to see that. Sophia. I'm sorry. This is all my fault. I will personally come to apologize another day.
Which one of you is Mr. Zimmerman? That must be him. Are you Mr. Zimmerman of the Azure Sparrow Group? Hello, we're from Meridian Bank. With Azure Sparrow's stock price all over the place today, we've had to freeze your account.
The loan you have with our bank.
The $50 million you owe must be settled immediately. What's happening? They want the money now? The money in our group's account is all meticulously allocated. We don't have a cent to spare, and you can bet all the operating capital for our active projects.
The security deposits. The bank must have frozen them all. Exactly.
Hello.
I'm Leo Zimmerman, chairman of the Azure Sparrow Group. This $50 million loan, isn't it due next month?
Mr. Zimmerman, with the leadership turmoil at Azure Sparrow and the stock price plummeting, there's no guarantee the stock won't hit the limit down tomorrow. If it does, Azure Sparrow's assets will shrink. How are you going to cover this $50 million debt? You must settle the loan immediately.
Can you give us a few days?
Mr. Zimmerman, I'm afraid you have exactly 1 hour. If within 1 hour you can't repay this money, the bank will temporarily freeze all your assets until the debt is cleared.
Then
I'll cover it for you.
Are you certain? $50 million. Are you sure you want to repay this loan for the Azure Sparrow Group?
Is there a problem?
As long as Mr. Zimmerman agrees, of course there's no problem.
Ms. Sterling, you're...
It's fine. I just happen to have some funds sitting idle.
Chloe.
Transfer $50 million to the bank's designated account.
Yes, Ms. Sterling. Account ending in 0777 has received $50 million.
Dad, what are we supposed to do?
Don't worry. The president of Meridian Bank is an old friend of mine. Like you said, Azure Sparrow's accounts are tapped out. This $50 million, if Leo can't repay it, the bank will temporarily freeze his accounts. And when that happens, the Azure Sparrow Group...
The $50 million is, if there's nothing else, you can leave now.
If this loan caused you any trouble, we're truly sorry. Mr. Lowell, the $50 million loan is paid in full.
What? Leo paid off the $50 million.
Dad, what happened?
Sophia Sterling from the Stellar Group settled Leo's debt for him.
What?
However, Leo's days are numbered. From what I know, a financial oligarch from the West has targeted him. Ha ha ha. Alright. Boss's orders. All taken care of. If that's all, I'll be on my way.
Mr. Bell, I know Azure Sparrow Group isn't very mature yet, but I sincerely hope you'll give it serious consideration.
Of course, of course. Mr. Zimmerman Jr., if you have a moment, I'd like to have a word.
It would be my honor.
Sophia,
Thanks for stepping in earlier.
thanks for your help back there. By the way, what's your account? I'll wire the money back.
Arthur, about the money, there's no rush. I just want to know, what's your relationship with that Mr. Bell?
We're not that close. We met back when I was in business. Only met a couple times. Back then, he wasn't the Consortium's rep in the West yet. Just gave him a little help.
I knew it. No way he's the world's richest man, Mr. Z.
That explains it. You really had me scared. I actually thought you were some big shot.
What? You wish I was a big shot?
Actually, that's better. If you were some big shot, I wouldn't dare go after you. Alright, enough. Since I lent you $50 million, do I get the honor of
How about another time?
Well,
Zimmerman, you're not thinking of burning this bridge, are you? My boss, Ms. Sterling, just lent your son $50 million. She just wants to have a meal with you. Do you have to put on such airs? And another thing, my boss is the CEO of the Stellar Group. There are tons of people dying to have dinner with her. Don't be ungrateful.
No, that's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean? My boss is single. Your son's all grown up. Even if she were with you, she'd be the one lowering her standards, okay?
Oh, Chloe, what are you saying? Go get the car and wait for me downstairs. My apologies. Chloe speaks her mind. Arthur, please don't be angry with her.
It's fine, really. Didn't we agree to have dinner? Let's go.
Leo, the contract with the Apex Consortium has been drafted.
Our investigation confirmed that Mr. Bell, during his previous employment with the Apex Consortium,
He once visited Xia.
and lost his passport. Your father helped him find it.
I see. I was overthinking it. Actually, we didn't even need to look into it. This collaboration with Bell is Azure Sparrow's best chance to expand overseas. Notify everyone, no mistakes will be tolerated.
As for today, those who signed Marcus Lowell's share transfer agreement, those people,
Burn the agreement in front of them. Tell them, I'll let today's incident slide, but if I catch them harboring disloyal thoughts again, they'll be punished for both offenses.
understood.
Boss, didn't you say you weren't planning to expand Azure Sparrow's business into the West? The boss says he wants Leo to stand on his own 2 feet, but deep down, he can't stand the thought of him facing the business world's major storms alone. But this time, the boss has made a decision. What do you mean? We've been with the boss for years now. Don't you get how he operates by now? If it weren't for the boss quietly propping it up, Azure Sparrow Group would have had a hard time surviving in the cracks between these titans. Today at the Etheria Trade Center, the boss could tell that our dear Leo here is still too green. After all, he's been a flower, protected in a greenhouse. To survive and thrive, he needs to weather some storms. I get it. To handle business in the West, with just Leo's current skills, it's not gonna cut it. The boss wants you to offer him the worst contract, to work with him, just to show him how tough it is to make a living out there. So the boss is testing Leo, him.
No, no, no. The boss.
Just wants his son to understand him a little better, to make him realize that if it weren't for having a powerful father on his own, Leo Zimmerman is nothing. Soon enough, he'll take a fall.
So this nice place you mentioned is just my house?
It's been years since I last cooked. Come on, try it. Tell me what you think.
Well, Arthur. My sister hasn't even been gone for a few years, and you're already bringing this seductress. My sister's only been gone a few years, and you're already bringing this seductress into her home?
My apologies. This is my sister-in-law and my nephew. Sister, Ryan, what brings you here?
This was my sister's home. It was Ryan's aunt's home. Why can't I come?
That's not what I meant. Please, have a seat.
Uncle, you have any idea what this suit costs? It's Armani, tens of thousands of dollars. What if your junk chair gets it dirty or ruins it? You couldn't afford to replace it.
All right. I don't have any new chairs.
Enough already.
I really don't get
What my sister ever saw in you, a worthless good for nothing. You're a man in your 40s, still living in this dump.
Mom, you shouldn't say that. Doesn't he have a rich son?
Exactly. Arthur, this is the money your family owes ours. Pay up, now.
Oh. When was this IOU written? I don't know anything about it.
Uncle, what are you trying to say? You're not suggesting that my mom and I came here to scam you, are you?
HMPH, exactly. My son Ryan is a VP at Stellar Group. He pulls in a hefty salary. Back then, I even had Ryan try to help your son, too proud to accept. Now, you'd better pay me back. Otherwise, don't blame me if things get ugly.
He's a VP at Stellar Group?
Hey, look who it is. Uncle. Never thought you'd find Leo a stepmom, and she's so young. Hey, beautiful, here's my card. You look familiar, we should grab a drink sometime. I'm a way better catch than some old guy.
Ryan, you.
Sure. But I seem to recall. Stellar Group had a VP named Jordan. He already resigned. And the other one is named Chen. And I don't recall any of them being named Wang.
I'm surprised you know so much about Stellar Group. Quite a bit, I see. So you must be loaded. Then you can pay off. This I owe you.
Not a penny. Someone like you, a freeloader, touching your business card, makes my skin crawl.
Shameless, how dare you throw away my card?
Even if we are freeloaders, so what? Our family matters, and none of your business.
Your family affairs are none of my business, but Stellar Group's affairs are my business alone.
You manage Stellar Group. Our Stellar Group is one of the best in Etheria's city. Even I, as a VP, wouldn't dare make that claim. Who the hell do you think you are? Ms. Sterling.
Find out if there's anyone named Ryan Peterson at the company.
Ryan Peterson, I know him. He's not a full-time employee. He's just a trial period liaison, and he hasn't been here long. Why do you ask?
Give him an extra month's pay. And fire.
Keep up the act. Don't stop now. You really think one lousy phone call, the Stellar Group, can actually get my son fired?
Exactly. Do you even know who Ms. Sterling is? She's a powerhouse, a rising star, worth billions. No way in hell she'd come to this slum to cook for this good for nothing. Ha ha ha.
And you are? What I choose to do is none of your damn business.
Cutie, you're asking who I am. I should be asking who you are.
Hey, didn't you guys just hear her on the phone? May I introduce Sophia Sterling of the Stellar Group, Ms. Sterling. Ms. Sterling, I'm so sorry. I didn't know they were coming. It's fine.
HMPH, you good for nothing, did delivering food fry your brain? She's Ms. Sterling. Just because her last name is Sterling, she must be the president of the Stellar Group, and you, with the last name Zimmerman. Why don't you say, you're that filthy rich tycoon Arthur Zimmerman?
Whose call is it?
Answer it. A call at this time. Must be good news. Maybe it's about your promotion.
Ryan Peterson from the project department's external liaison. Hello, this is. You don't need to speak. Just listen. Ms. Sterling just called. She made it clear. You're fired. Your full salary will be deposited into your account. As of today, you are no longer with the Stellar Group.
Son, who was that? What's going on? Say something.
I got fired. You really, Ms. Sterling, it's all a misunderstanding. It's a total misunderstanding, Ms. Sterling. Uncle, why didn't you tell me? That's Ms. Sterling. Uncle, please, put in a good word for me. If I lose this job, I'm finished.
That's right. His uncle. The kid doesn't know any better. You should have told her that Ms. Sterling was here. If we had known, we would have brought a gift.
Not necessary. Your gifts. I couldn't possibly accept.
Ms. Sterling, about Ryan. He didn't recognize you earlier, if it's not too much to ask. Could you give him another chance? If he can change his ways, please keep him on board. But if he keeps acting like today, then handle it by the book.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ms. Sterling. Ryan, he's usually very respectful of his uncle. Today was just an accident.
Just an accident.
Let's drop the Ryan matter. Your HR department. Keep a close eye on him. Give him 1 month. If his character and his work performance are up to par, then make him permanent. If not, he's out as usual.
Yes, Ms. Sterling. Thank you, Ms. Sterling.
Still here? Waiting for me to buy you dinner?
Oh, no, no, no.
Of course not.
We're leaving right now, right now.
Wait.
Do you have any other instructions, Ms. Sterling?
Aren't you forgetting something? Here, try some. Hope the food's not cold. Arthur, forgive me if this is too forward to ask. But about your wife, did she pass away?
It's been many years.
Would you tell me about her?
Vivian? I was in high school when I met her. At her school, she was the campus belle of the finance department. She had guys lining up for her. Back then, I ran a food stall right outside her school, selling fried rice.
To be with someone like you. She must have been really happy.
Happy? Far from it. She was the silliest woman in the whole world. She followed me and endured hardship for half her life. I was swamped with work back then. She was afraid of disturbing me, so even when her health was failing, she never told me. In this world, the one I've failed the most is her.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's all in the past. Leo is doing very well now. At least he hasn't let down his mother's wishes.
It's been so many years. Haven't you ever thought of finding someone else?
I have. That brat set me up on a few dates before, but he only picked the flakiest ones. All of them were in their 20s. I'm old enough to be their father.
So none of them caught your eye?
Well, these things, they depend on fate. Besides, at my age, my son's all grown up.
What does my being grown up have to do with it? Just because I'm grown, doesn't mean you can't find love again. Ms. Sterling.
Since Mr. Zimmerman Jr. is back, I should get going.
Ms. Sterling, please stay. I brought a few of Dad's favorite side dishes. If you don't mind, join us for a bite. My dad can give you a ride.
Why don't you stay for dinner?
Perfect.
Azure Sparrow Group and Stellar Group
are working together, right?
You two should catch up. All right.
I'll go heat up the food.
Dad.
So that's why you're back. You don't have to celebrate with them.
Let them go. Dad. At the Etheria Trade Center today, I lost my cool. I said things I shouldn't have. I was out of line. No matter who you are out there, or what your status is, in this house, you're just my dad. In my eyes, you'll always be both an ordinary and a great man. Dad. Can you forgive me?
What are you talking about? Look, in this world, kids might blame their parents, but parents never hold it against their kids. I get it, son.
Alright, food's ready.
Ms. Sterling, regarding the Old Town Lot 1 project, I've had the contract drawn up. The $50 million bank loan is all set too. Tomorrow, I'll have my dad bring it over.
What, is your company short-handed? It's not right for me to go.
Thank you. I'll pick you up tomorrow.
Wait, Ms. Sterling. I gotta take this call. You two go ahead.
Boss, I'm in the car across from you. I just got word. Those capital families from the West are planning new financial turmoil.
What's the situation?
Word from the exchange. They're using the chip industry to stir up international conflicts. Then they'll use leverage for war profiteering. They've monopolized new energy and oil. Right now, they've already propelled your old nemesis, Julian Croft, into a position of power. He should be arriving in Chia tomorrow.
Julian Croft. It's been a long time.
Mr. Bell and Azure Sparrow signed a deal for chips. Julian Croft's target in Etheria City must be the Azure Sparrow Group.
Liam. Leave for Newport City tomorrow night. First thing in the morning. Record all the block trades on the Newport Stock Exchange, NSE. Find out which of those families are pulling the strings. Notify the exchange immediately. Have them start trading. To flush them out, first, we short 3 companies. Then we hold steady. Let's just see what they're really up to.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Bell. You keep an eye on the Western markets. Call me if anything comes up.
Okay.
Alright, you two can go now. After all, do I really have to go back? What are you talking about? You look happy.
Just business talk. I have a meeting at my company. I should get going. Alright. Tomorrow, I'll wait for you at the cafe, downstairs from the Stellar Group. I'll also introduce you to a few of my friends. You have to come, okay?
Let me walk you out.
No need. Miss Sterling, where are you? I'm just at the cafe. You have a visitor. Send them in. Right away. Oh my.
Well, I guess hell has finally frozen over. Look at our busy bee. Who finally remembered her 2 besties.
The company's been crazy busy lately. Okay? I called you guys as soon as I could. Keep this up, and I'm out of here. I've got a mountain of meetings. Back at the office.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. If we weren't here, who'd vet this guy for you? So talk. What's the story with this crush of yours, huh? You haven't dated anyone in, like, 10 years. What kind of celestial being came down to make our brilliant and beautiful, powerful female CEO catch feelings?
He's just normal.
How ordinary.
He's a delivery guy. But he's got real talent.
Sophia, have you lost your mind? You're the president of Stellar Group. For God's sake, worth billions. You could have anyone you want, a delivery guy, and do what you told me last night on the phone. You said you'd marry him and only him. Oh, boy, what kind of love potion did he give you? Have you too, done it? What about money? Did you give him any? Did he mention some? Can't lose investment. Or ask you to do something online? Look. Pig butchering scammers target women like you, older, wealthy, and single. Be careful, or you'll lose your money and get played.
Nothing's even started yet. What are you even talking about? Sure. Stop talking, he's here. Arthur.
Sophia. Here's the stuff you wanted. You're having coffee with your friends. I'll leave you to it then.
Arthur. Didn't I tell you yesterday that I wanted you to meet my friends? Well, here they are. This is Lily, and that's Bella. Let's sit down and have some coffee.
Now that you're here, go on, take a seat. So, you're Arthur, right? I'll just cut to the chase. Look, no matter how far this thing between you two has gone, I don't approve of you being with our Sophia.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? What? Let's be real here. First, our Sophia is only 35, young and beautiful, and you got a son that old. Second, our Sophia is the president of a major group, worth billions, and you, just a delivery guy. In terms of age, you lose. In terms of status, you lose even bigger. So, I don't approve of you being with our Sophia.
Arthur, here, have some coffee. What are you all doing?
We're doing this for your own good, you can't just find a kept man and support him for life, right? Exactly. If you're gonna keep a pretty boy, why get one this ancient? How much would you be spending on tonics alone? What are you even thinking? Tell me I'm wrong. Okay, so he's old. As long as he can still perform, it's no big deal. But this job of yours, though, a delivery guy, barely makes peanuts every month. That's not even enough to buy our Sophia a single purse.
Hold on. Who says I can't afford to buy?
Go on, tell us, what's your monthly salary?
I never really kept track. Tell you what, I'll have someone do the math for you.
You're gonna have someone do the math? Even if you ride that electric bike until it breaks down, you can't make more than $20,000 a month, can you? Here, check out this stock. For someone like Sophia, all she does every day is stare at these numbers. She makes in a day more than you earn in a month.
I know this one. It's controlled by the child's family from the West, but tomorrow morning, 10 minutes after the market opens, it's going to hit the limit down. If you sell it before the market closes this afternoon, while you still can, you might even make a little profit.
Are you kidding me? A delivery guy, pretending to be an oracle of the exchange. Yeah, next you're not gonna say that you're the richest man in Chia, from the Apex Consortium. A legend of the exchange, who once overnight shorted 5 major banks, Mr. Z.
He's nothing to me.
Arthur, what are you doing?
What did I do?
You really don't need to do this. I don't care one bit if you have money or not, and I don't care what kind of job you have. I like you for you. And you said yourself, you and Mr. Bell aren't close at all.
You're still planning to call him back?
To save face?
Hey, that guy looks like he's from the Apex Consortium in Chia, the head of their operations for the West. Mr. Bell, he's coming this way. Hey, didn't you say you were a legend of the exchange? You must know your own man, right?
Who says I don't know him?
Boss. Liam has arrived at the Newport Stock Exchange, NSE. All the information has been sent to the exchange. The battle is on. It's expected that this afternoon, 10 minutes before the market closes, the 3 companies you specified for fraudulent issuance will be forcibly delisted.
Forced delisting? Hey, delivery guy, are you for real?
Don't believe me? Then ask him.
Mr. Bell, of the 3 companies being forced into delisting. Is this stock one of them?
Miss, this stock is under child's control. My boss has given the orders. Before the closing bell tomorrow, this stock will be wiped off the US stock market.
Well, gotta run, got some things to take care of. Catch you later.
Sophia, your boyfriend, he's actually, oh my god, what kind of insane luck is this? Your boyfriend's a delivery guy, but he's actually the world's richest man. What are you just standing there for? Go after him. Sophia, let me tell you something, opportunity doesn't knock twice. You hear me? Go get him back. Now, when you two get married, all the goji berries for 3 months. I've got you covered, and if that's not enough, the money for your wedding, Bella and I will cover everything. You can't let him get away. Hey, wait a second, hold on, take this. Use it all tonight. Seal the deal tonight. Go. Go.
Forget it.
What do you mean, forget it? He is the world's richest man. A legend of the exchange, the guy who, before he even turned 30, made Western capital tremble. What are you waiting for?
He was just a delivery guy. We were a good fit. But now, he's Mr. Z. The gap between us is just too huge now. If we stay together, it'll only make us miserable. You guys stay here. I'm heading back to the office. There's something I need to take care of. We'll catch up another day.
Hey, wait, don't go, don't leave, come back here. Ms. Sterling, what are you saying? That delivery guy who brought you food, he's really...
I always knew he wasn't ordinary. I just never imagined he'd be someone like that. No wonder Leo founded the Azure Sparrow Group at such a young age. He must have had his father's support and guidance backing him up.
So, from what you're saying, you had dinner at his place last night, and today, in front of your besties, he called you Sophia. It seemed he's interested in you too.
No, I still think we're not right for each other.
Ms. Sterling, when you're into someone, you shouldn't worry about age, social status, or who's richer. If you like someone, just go for it. Besides, you kinda don't have a choice. Here, I even got these flowers for you. You gotta be ready when opportunity knocks. Go get him. Something seems to have happened.
I'll go alone. Tell Liam that after he arrives in Newport City, no matter what happens, he is to show no mercy.
Boss, you know how these guys play. They're...
Enough. Just do it.
Okay. Arthur. What happened?
Julian Croft kidnapped Leo to force a meeting and negotiate with them.
Let's go.
Arthur Zimmerman, long time no see.
Where is Leo?
Those big shots in the West you hit so hard are even more restless than you are. I remember, it's been 20 years since you last personally made a move on the exchange.
What do you want, Donovan?
Ha ha ha. Back in the day, Etheria City was just an obscure little backwater town. It was your strategic vision, Arthur, that lifted Etheria City to the prosperity it enjoys today. I, Donovan Lowell, also rode on your coattails to get where I am today. In terms of contributions, you were Etheria City's foremost great hero. But Arthur Zimmerman, you're far too arrogant. You dare to command Liam remotely from here, to strike at the high-end capital in the West. Let's cut to the chase. Stop your games on the Newport Stock Exchange. As for your losses, Mr. Julian Croft will cover them completely. After the market opens tomorrow, they'll help you drive up the stock price. That'll be the capital for the Azure Sparrow Group to start over. As for what they do, and how they do it, you are not to interfere. But as for the Azure Sparrow Group, they demand it as their payment, and they'll promise to never make a move on your Apex Consortium.
As long as I'm here, they can't lay a finger on the Azure Sparrow Group. Go back and tell Julian Croft to watch his Croft Capital very carefully. Wouldn't want a situation where my Azure Sparrow Group is still standing, but his Croft Capital vanishes first.
Don't forget, Leo is still in their hands.
Liam, listen up. Double down on the market. In 3 days, I, Arthur Zimmerman, will go to the exchange myself and serve those foreigners some.
Dad,
What do we do now?
call Julian Croft. Tell him that Arthur Zimmerman not only refused to cooperate, He even vowed to return in 3 days, and wage a new financial war.
Arthur's been out of the game for over a decade. He thinks the exchange is still his to rule. What good will fighting those foreign players do him? But, even if Arthur's back, what of it? Leo's still his only flesh and blood.
Leo is just the bait. Arthur Zimmerman's the real catch, the big one. Julian's men, those mercenaries, won't hold back. When the time comes, whether he loses a leg or an eye, that's not our problem. As for his little trip to the exchange in 3 days, HMPH. A wounded wolf can't fight off a pack of tigers.
Ha ha ha.
Mr. Zimmerman, didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Kevin, what are you trying to pull here?
Pull. Leo, I was loyal to you.
It was just a small mistake.
At the Etheria Trade Center. You cut me off in Etheria City. If you won't let me live, then you won't either. Just wait. When your dad gets here, we'll settle all our debts, old and new. Every last one. We'll settle it all. Mr. Lowell, the fish you're after.
Stay here.
Arthur,
What is it?
about what happened at the cafe earlier. That was on me. Promise me that you'll come back safe.
Something I've been meaning to say.
To you.
Once you're back.
I'll tell you then, okay?
Don't worry, nothing to worry about.
Arthur. I'll be right here. Promise me that you'll come back in one piece.
I promise.
Dad. Kevin, firing you was my decision. It has nothing to do with my dad. What's the point of all this? What do you want?
Mr. Zimmerman, you don't actually think we went to all this trouble because of you, do you? A prize like the Azure Sparrow Group
Wouldn't be enough to lure them in. So, it's because of my dad?
Leo, finally catching on, are we? But Leo, you're a complete fool. You can't be telling me you still don't know who your father really is.
I'm here. Let him go. This is Xia territory. If you make a move here, you're all dead.
Mr. Z. Never would have guessed. You're the famous Mr. Z. Now that's a surprise. Bet you didn't know this either. My real boss is Mr. Croft. Mr. Julian Croft.
Not.
That idiot fell.
Elizabeth.
The Mr. Z who once dominated the exchange was untouchable and fearless. Turns out, he wasn't so fearless after all.
This is between me and the exchange, and the sharks over in the west. Nobody else needs to get involved. I know what you want to do. Let Leo go. I'll talk to Julian Croft.
Dad? How could you?
Mr. Zimmerman Jr., you still don't know who's standing right in front of you really is. Fine, let me tell you, this man right here is the one who, alongside Vivian Lowell, your mother, on the exchange, in just 1 month, took down the top golden fund manager on the US market, becoming the only Chinese golden fund manager on the exchange. Then, overnight, as Mr. Z, he shorted 5 major banks. And then, in just 2 short years, he united Chinese across borders to found Apex Capital, which is now the Apex Consortium. He's the legend of the financial world, a titan of business on the exchange, the master of the Apex Consortium, the world's richest man, Mr. Z. His name in Chia is Arthur Zimmerman.
Dad. Is what he said true? I started my own business at 18. Then founded a tech company, and the Azure Sparrow Group. I always told myself that I was a business genius. I believe I got to where I am today, all on my own. I had no idea.
Do you remember what I told you at the Etheria Trade Center? I did guide you. But what truly brought you to where you are today is still yourself. Our father-son talk is over. Now it's your turn. Julian Croft and those old dogs in the West sent you here, and I know exactly why. I'll give you 2 choices. 1, let Leo go. I can give Julian Croft a chance to come and talk to me. 2, if you insist on harming Leo, within 10 days, Julian Croft, this whole Western Alliance will be wiped clean off the exchange. You can call him and ask him. You can be the one to call and ask him which one he'll pick.
Just call and ask.
You're so confident. Too bad you're wrong.
What's happening?
He's already here. Right in front of me.
It's been over a decade since I last saw this old friend. Everyone thinks everyone's fighting over the exchange, but in reality, it's just been me and Arthur Zimmerman. These past 10+ years he's been in hiding. I've been lonely. Arthur Zimmerman, holed up in this small city, must have been very lonely too, right? Until the market opens tomorrow, there are 12 hours left. 2 things. Make him give up the Azure Sparrow Group. Tell his people in the West to stand down. Otherwise, this place will be the grave for him and his son.
Understood. Mr. Zimmerman, you heard all that, right? The boss has given his orders. Mr. Z, your time is up. This will be for you and your son, Leo, your final grave. Starting today, Etheria City will no longer have the Azure Sparrow Group. And on the exchange, there will be no more Apex Consortium. Do it.
You sure about that?
Arthur Zimmerman. Coming here alone was your biggest mistake.
Mess with me all you want, but leave my son out of this.
Then tonight is the night you die.
Arthur. Arthur. Elizabeth, if you want to kill someone, kill me. Let Arthur go.
Mom, I'll send you to meet him and your maker. Do it now.
Elizabeth,
You're done for today. Mr. Bell.
I gave Julian Croft a chance, but he just couldn't cut it. Playing by the rules, those old dogs in the West are no good. When it comes to playing dirty, they're even worse. Take them.
Arthur.
Piece of trash.
It wasn't me. They forced me into this.
Are you okay?
Mr. Croft, they messed up. Arthur Zimmerman.
It's still Arthur Zimmerman. I suppose it's time to meet up with this old friend of mine.
Julian Croft wouldn't have just one plan. Sophia, you all head back first.
What about you?
Mr. Zimmerman, it's bad. There's trouble at the company. Several shareholders rushed to Etheria City overnight. They're calling an emergency shareholder meeting, and they're demanding everyone be present. I can't hold them off any longer. You need to get back here now.
What's going on?
The shareholders are causing trouble.
All right, head back for now. Once I've dealt with this matter, I'll come find you at Azure Sparrow.
Arthur, come with us.
It's fine. If they dare touch me, the exchange will crash. Within 3 days, my interests are too deeply entangled. They wouldn't dare do a thing to me. Go. Since you're already here, why don't you come out and show yourself?
Arthur Zimmerman. Since we parted ways at the exchange, 15 long years have passed. How've you been, my old friend? It's been a while.
Old friends catching up? It's nothing, sir. It's nothing. This isn't the West. You can't just kill someone and walk away. Wait for me in the car.
Try this.
I quit.
Oh. I remember the Mr. Z from back in the day, who only smoked cigars grown with Fiji water, the custom Royal Dane. $4,500 a stig. And only drank the wine that even the big sharks wouldn't dare waste a single drop of. Legrand 62. I never thought you'd give up even that. Ha, remember? Back when you were at the exchange, you were the idol of all the Xia people. Any smoke you took, any drink you had, by the next day, would double in price.
I remember. That's how you made your fortune, wasn't it?
That's right. When you made your name at the exchange, I was just a Xia man selling cigars on the street corner, barely scraping by. They looked down on us Xia people. So I could only take the hardest jobs, earning money that even a bakery wouldn't even glance at. In just 1 month, you showed the exchange what the Xia people were made of. I still remember. When the news broke that you were shorting 5 capital banks and spread across the entire exchange, they hailed you as the oracle of the exchange in that wild celebration.
So that's why you were so determined to be the next me.
Ha ha ha. No. I wanted to surpass you. And now, I'm finally qualified to sit at the same table and negotiate with you. So today, I came to tell you. Step back. Call off your people. At the exchange, a Xia man can never surpass.
Take a step back? You've forgotten what it was like for the Xia people to gain even an inch of ground in the northern rim? Back then on the exchange, all the capital families, big and small, looked down on the Xia people. They treated us like dirt. Our men were given the dirtiest jobs. And our women, their cheap playthings. They looked down on us. They insulted us. They treated our lives like they were worthless. You get that, Julian? How hard we fought to get ahead, and now you want me to back down? What gives them the right? Ha.
Ha ha ha. It won't change anything. Since you left the exchange, not one of the Xia people has emerged who could even hold their own against them. Behind those Americans, there are countless capital families backing them. Their talent pool is bottomless. Their intel network spans the entire West. Talent. Or intel. You're always one step behind, Arthur. What's the most valuable thing on the exchange? Information. How fast you get it determines whether, before the market opens today, you make $150 million, or lose $150 million. Arthur, let me lay it out for you. This time around, they're playing for keeps. The Childs, the Dunstans, the Mortons, and the Cranes are all making moves. Their target is to get into Xia and get a stranglehold on the entire domestic financial market. You really think that you, all by yourself, with your so-called Apex Consortium, can take them on?
I'm old. But I'm not dead yet. Anyone who dares mess with Xia, I'll mess with them right back. It's been over a decade. I thought I'd never have to come back. But it seems now, I have no choice.
Mr. Zimmerman, you're finally back.
Why are they in such a hurry to call this shareholder meeting? What do they want?
Still about yesterday, stock swings at Azure Sparrow Group, and the Marcus Lowell incident. The shareholders believe the development strategy you set for the group has problems. They want answers from you. Otherwise, they'll cash out on the spot and leave Azure Sparrow. Mr. Zimmerman, take a look at this.
This isn't just about demanding an explanation, but they want to force me out of Azure Sparrow's management.
They want to take the Apex Consortium deal for themselves. They want you out of the talks with Mr. Bell and out of running Azure Sparrow.
Let me say something. This time, we're all on the same page. We have to make him answer for this. Look, bottom line is, he's just too young. Back when we were all working together, I said it then, green behind the ears, unreliable. Now something this big happens, and he doesn't even tell us. If we hadn't come here today to confront him,
God knows how long he'd keep us in the dark.
He'd have kept us in the dark forever. It's completely unacceptable. What I mean is, he should step down. Since he's not fit to be chairman, and lead our Azure Sparrow group. Then let someone more capable take over. Right, I agree.
Then tell me, who do you think should take over as chairman?
Perfect timing, Leo. About what happened at the Etheria Trade Center yesterday, don't you think you owe us an explanation?
What kind of explanation do you want?
Today, Azure Sparrow Group's stock price nosedive, market cap evaporated, countless retail investors sold off. Even if the price recovered before closing, it still cost the group nearly $2 billion. Now the media is flooded with negative press about Azure Sparrow. How does the group keep running? How do we restore our reputation? For this, Leo, don't you owe us an... Exactly.
You owe us an explanation.
Yesterday at the Etheria Trade Center, Marcus Lowell, in front of Mr. Bell, forced the executives present to sign share transfer agreements. To force me out of Azure Sparrow. That's what caused the stock to plummet. This incident had its reasons. I acted immediately to fix it. As for the loss of nearly $2 billion, I have already reached a preliminary cooperation plan with the Apex Consortium. Once Azure Sparrow's overseas expansion succeeds, we'll recoup those billions in no time.
Easier said than done. You said it yourself. It's only a preliminary agreement. Will it actually happen? Can you guarantee that?
What are you implying?
Isn't it obvious? Leo Zimmerman, due to your actions, the group lost nearly $2 billion. This is gross negligence. Let's cut to the chase. If you remain chairman, the outside world will think our group has no money and no talent. Well said. Everyone here
is a shareholder of the group. The rest of you are also key members. We all want what's best for the group. After all, if the company stays in the hands of someone like him, there's no guarantee it won't happen again.
VP Lowell is right. We need a change.
Among us, only VP Lowell has served in the group from the very beginning. I propose that VP Lowell takes over Leo's position. I second that. I agree as well.
Leo Zimmerman. Didn't see this coming, did you? The position of company chairman will ultimately fall into my hands.
You're gonna watch, helplessly as I
take this company to a height you could never hope to reach. I propose that Azure Sparrow Group is officially renamed today as
Flagship Group.
Any objections?
No objections.
I object. Marcus Lowell, when you first joined Azure Sparrow Group, all the shareholders were against it. It was Mr. Zimmerman who took the pressure and brought you in. What you're doing now is nothing but repaying kindness.
You're just a little secretary who gave you the right to speak.
You.
Looks like Mr. Zimmerman has no intention of stepping down.
Marcus. The board has 6 members. Now, according to the bylaws, a decision only requires 4 votes for enactment. But don't forget, I am the largest shareholder. Ha 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 ha.
You're still wet behind the ears. Leo, if you don't agree, we'll pull out our shares en masse. Out of respect for
our many years of partnership,
let me give you some advice. Part ways amicably. If you refuse to see reason, then I can't be held responsible. Azure Sparrow Group, you hold 40% of the shares. That leaves 60%.
The other 3 and I each hold 10%.
5%
is split evenly among management.
And 15% is public float. Do you realize what that means?
Ha ha ha. It means every share except yours adds up to 60%.
Even if we exclude
the 10% in public float, we still control 45%. Fine. That still far exceeds your 40%.
In other words,
as long as the shareholders present here agree to have you removed, you will be forced to step down from the position of chairman.
What if I told you the remaining 15% is actually in Leo's hands?
Arthur Zimmerman. I know you're tight with Mr. Bell, but you're really stretching it. If that 15% of public float were really in your son's possession, would he have stayed quiet all this time?
What if I told you, even Leo...
You've got to be kidding me. I checked. That 15% of the public float is all held by retail investors. It's not institutional buying. So it's simply impossible for one person to hold it all.
That's because your business acumen is just too dull.
Breaking news. The Stellar Group has just announced that it holds 15% of Azure Sparrow's public float, making it the second largest shareholder of Azure Sparrow Group, and Stellar Group states it has no plans to sell this 15% stake. They will continue to support the largest shareholder, Leo Zimmerman, in his re-election as chairman of Azure Sparrow Group.
Impossible. That's absolutely impossible.
It's fake.
Ladies and gentlemen, you all heard that, right? I remain the largest shareholder of Azure Sparrow. I hereby announce, in accordance with the shareholder bylaws, that the 4 shareholders have failed to fulfill their obligations. Their shareholder status is revoked. All founders' shares and inherited shares in their possession are to be reclaimed. Any objections?
Mr. Zimmerman, you can't do this to us. What do you mean? We are also founding shareholders of Azure Sparrow. You can't just take our shares. Without our capital, how will you keep Azure Sparrow afloat?
I've got plenty of money, Leo. Why waste your breath talking to them? Doesn't this company have security?
Mr. Zimmerman, you'll regret this. Let's go.
Go.
Just you wait.
You can go now.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong? Can't take it anymore?
A lot has happened these past couple days. I'm just a little tired.
Come, sit. You and me, son. It's been a long time since we just sat and talked like this. If you have any questions.
Why?
Why didn't I tell you that your father is the Mr. Z of the exchange? Or why I didn't tell you that I'm your idol?
Both. You know, the first time in the newspaper I saw the name Mr. Z, I just had this strange feeling. I wanted to emulate him, to become him, to surpass him, but I never imagined that that person was you. Very little is known publicly about him.
They only know
He's a legend of the exchange, that he alone controls 30% of the exchange's capital, and yet, not a single public photo of him exists.
So tell me, what do you think Mr. Z represents?
A symbol, an idol. A benchmark to surpass.
And that's exactly why your mother didn't want me to tell you.
My mother?
When your mother and I made our first fortune on the exchange, she said that in the future, we must let our child stand on his own 2 feet. Building a business is hard. Keeping it is even harder. If we had laid our entire fortune at your feet early on, do you think you'd have worked as hard as you do now? That would have stifled your talent, turned you into a delicate flower in a greenhouse. Plants that never face the storm won't survive the winter. After your mother was gone, my Apex Consortium was already on track. It ran itself. So I brought you back to Etheria City. This is where your mother once lived. I wanted it to be the place where you grew up.
It will be, Dad.
Sophia,
Arthur, has the situation at Azure Sparrow Group stabilized?
it's all under control.
I'm waiting for you downstairs at Azure Sparrow Group.
Alright, I'm on my way down.
Dad, Ms. Sterling. Dad, honestly, I think you and Sophia are a really good match. I think you should seriously consider her. And I can see she's into you. Mom's been gone for so many years now. You should find someone for yourself.
We'll see about that. In a couple of days is the anniversary of your mom's death. Don't forget.
Dad, when you're out with a girl, if it gets too late, just don't bother coming home.
Worry about yourself. You brat.
Is everything ready?
Don't worry, Mr. Zimmerman. I put 2 bottles of water in the car. I guarantee Ms. Sterling and your father will hit it off perfectly.
We're here.
Arthur, I just got word. The U.S. stock market tonight is in for a major shakeup. Julian Croft definitely won't let this go. The banks held emergency meetings this afternoon. They've started urgently recalling chip, oil, and new energy investments. You think this is a signal from the West that they're making their move?
Yes. The Apex Consortium is ready to respond. If those people in the West want to bleed the investors of Xia dry, then we'll make them bleed first.
Arthur, are you feeling hot?
Not really. Sophia, look. Actually, you don't have to feel guilty towards me for what happened at the cafe. I know what you mean. Do you remember asking me about a marriage of convenience? Well, I think we could give it a try. Sophia?
Here's the key to my place. Take me home.
Whoa, take it easy, I'll take you up right now. Easy now, Sophia. It's okay now, Sophia.
Arthur, I'm so hot. It's okay.
Yes, Mr. Dunstan. I've confirmed it. Arthur Zimmerman is coming out of retirement. Don't worry, tomorrow, no matter which stock he targets, I'll shatter his dreams. After all, going against you, and the child's family, means going against me, Julian Croft. Good, understood. Good. You two useless pieces of trash. 15% of the Azure Sparrow Group's floating shares. Why are they in Arthur Zimmerman's hands?
Mr. Croft. No one expected Arthur Zimmerman to move so fast.
And these 15% of floating shares
Have always been relatively stable. It was all normal buying and selling. We never thought Arthur Zimmerman would use the Stellar Group as a shell company to consolidate these 15% of shares into one block.
It seems.
He's still the same.
Even after all these years, away from the fray. Fine, since Arthur Zimmerman wants a fight, I'll play along. Tonight, find a couple of junkies. Send them separately to the Azure Sparrow Group and the Stellar Group.
Mr. Croft. Are you sure you want to do this?
Arthur.
I'm here. You go back to sleep. I'll go make breakfast.
Let's see how you're gonna get away from me this time.
Sophia, about what happened last night.
Arthur. Don't worry. I'll take responsibility for you. All right. When you get a chance, give Mr. Zimmerman Jr. a call.
If you have time.
Let's have a meal together. Talk about us. If I meet your expectations, we can find a time. We can get married. Oh, I mean,
Ms. Sterling, something awful has happened.
What is it? Calm down and tell me.
As soon as the market opened, Stellar Group's stock plummeted. Just now, someone jumped off our building. Some people claiming to be the victim's family are blocking the entrance right now. They're demanding justice. They insist that Azure Sparrow Group and our Stellar Group cheated them out of their life savings. They want to see us behind bars.
What?
What's going on? Boss.
I'm already at the company. Julian Croft has already made his move domestically. They're manipulating the stock market.
Using public opinion. Wants to make Stellar.
Stellar and
TCH. What a cheap move. Only Julian's still playing this game. Meet me at the foundation. I'll be right there.
Hey, Dad.
How's Azure Sparrow holding up?
I'm at the office now, Dad. Good thing you warned me last night. Julian Croft has another move planned. I left some people at the office overnight.
And they caught it in time.
They're targeting retail investors. The company's secure. Market just opened, and I'm watching it closely. But Julian Croft wants to meet with me.
Go meet him. As for Azure Sparrow, don't you worry. Oh, right. Before you go to meet with Julian, have your team to periodically flood the market. I'll handle everything from my end.
Got it.
Arthur. Stellar Group stock is crashing. We can't hold out much longer.
Don't worry.
Hey, boss. I figured they'd go after Azure Sparrow, but they faked us out and went after the Stellar Group.
Julian Croft wants to play bait and switch? Not on my watch. Once you hang up, get on the phone to the financial press. Get the word out that the Apex Consortium is injecting capital into both Azure Sparrow and Stellar Group. In 10 minutes, I want it splashed across the headlines.
Boss, are you trying to give Azure Sparrow and Stellar a boost?
It's more than that. Behind Julian Croft, it has to be capital from the West. They've crossed a line. And crossing it comes with a price.
Boss, are you planning to launch an all-out attack on Julian Croft's Croft Capital in 15 minutes?
Croft Capital has put up so much money to play with this time. At least half of it comes from the West. Taking down Croft Capital means the West would bleed nearly $15 billion in a single day. I'm going to show them that I, Arthur Zimmerman, even after leaving the exchange for over a decade, the moment I step back in, am still their king.
Understood.
Good morning, Mr. Zimmerman.
The market opened, and in just 3 hours, Stellar and Azure Sparrow's stock has been plummeting, with major players and public opinion piling on the pressure. Retail investors have started to bail. So far, Stellar and Azure Sparrow are down more than $10 billion.
Keep buying the dip. Buy as much as you can.
Yes, sir. On it.
What's happening?
Why is this happening?
Well. Mr. Zimmerman Jr., we were supposed to meet last night, but you were a no-show. But meeting today works just fine for me.
Mr. Croft, if you have something to say, just say it.
Right. Good. Mr. Zimmerman Jr., you're a straightforward man. I like that. Then I'll be blunt. Compared to the capital from the West, your Azure Sparrow Group is far too weak. So today, I'm going to let you see for yourself.
The real competition on the exchange.
Mr. Croft has the backing of big players from the West. My little Azure Sparrow Group probably won't be enough to satisfy them.
Hey, every scrap counts. Well, that's what you get for being at the forefront of Sia's chip industry.
Ha ha ha. The big players from the West are targeting you and the Stellar Group. We have no choice. I'm not screwing you over. I'm doing you a favor.
Your Azure Sparrow Group,
For it to fall into our hands is better than it ending up in the hands of those foreigners, right? Ha ha ha.
Leo, never thought you'd see the day, did you? Watching helplessly as your own Azure Sparrow Group gets devoured like a piece of cake, powerless to stop it.
Alright. The plan to target Azure Sparrow and Stellar starts now.
You got it. Ha ha ha. Hold on. Someone.
What's going on?
A lot of retail investors are looking to take advantage of the dip to buy into Azure Sparrow and Stellar as their stock prices fall.
Don't worry. I'll make sure they crash and burn.
We'll bankrupt a few retail investors. Then, both Sophia Sterling and Leo Zimmerman will be publicly shamed, watching the two people closest to him
become social pariahs.
Arthur will find it more painful than being stabbed himself.
Good.
Breaking news.
Domestic chip giant CEO Wang claims that Azure Sparrow Group engaged in misconduct
And announced.
and is cutting ties with Azure Sparrow Group. He's calling for an industry-wide boycott of Azure Sparrow. More breaking news. CEO Luo of Omni Properties, citing illegal bidding practices, has filed a lawsuit against the Stellar Group.
Arthur.
Stellar and Azure Sparrow are being targeted by industry giants. Is there any hope left for these two stocks?
Keep buying.
Yes, sir.
Keep buying.
You're playing with fire. With these two news stories out, both Stellar and Azure Sparrow are beyond saving. No matter how much you buy, you'll be trapped. You'll lose every penny. If you keep this up, you'll drag yourself down.
Lose? Julian Croft's little tricks were learned from me. He surpassed the master.
He's not worthy.
Liam. Make headlines.
Yes, sir. Release the news immediately that the Apex Consortium is taking over Stellar and Azure Sparrow.
We interrupt with an urgent announcement.
The Apex Consortium has announced.
Will partner with Azure Sparrow
And the Stellar Group to form a long-term strategic partnership. Arthur, how is that?
Well, Mr. Zimmerman Jr., Azure Sparrow is finished. Let's have a glass of champagne to celebrate first. A toast. Ha ha ha.
Leo. Oh, Leo, even if your dad is the world's richest man, so what? The Oracle of the Exchange, so what? He still lost both you and Sophia Sterling.
Ha ha. The market is unpredictable. Until the final bell rings. No one can claim they've won.
Oh, young man, you don't actually believe Arthur Zimmerman can go toe-to-toe with Western Capital, do you? Sure, he was. Back when I was on the exchange, just selling cigars. He was already the Oracle of the Exchange, but all these years, he's been holed up in Etheria City, this little backwater. What does he know about how the world of finance has already changed beyond recognition? Back then, he was a force to be reckoned with. The exchange trembled at the mention of his name.
However,
nowadays, any young kid you pull off the exchange is leagues beyond him. Oh, right. I know, the Apex Consortium has already stepped in. Let me make this clear. Arthur Zimmerman, today, on these two stocks, no matter how much money he throws in, I'll make him lose every penny. I'll make him lose so much, he won't even have his underwear left.
That's not right. This trend, Mr. Croft.
What's the panic? I've got this. How is this possible? This,
Mr. Croft.
not bad champagne.
I wonder if I'll ever get to taste it again after today.
How is this possible?
hello,
Chairman Lowell, we've got a big problem.
Our chip tech company is under attack. The stock is crashing.
what?
VP Lowell just got the financial report. Several Western stocks held by Tristar Corporation. 3 of them have hit the limit down. What? Our biggest shareholder's stock, the flagship group stock, has also plummeted. We could lose half our fortune.
This is the capital market. This is the speed of the Oracle of the Exchange, the world's richest man, Dad. I guess your son will never catch up to you in this lifetime. Mr. Croft, thanks for bringing me to this little show. It just proves that my father is someone you and the whole exchange will never surpass. And thanks for the champagne. I think from now on, we won't be seeing each other again. Bastard.
Mr. Croft, it's all because of you that we're being targeted by the Apex Consortium. You can't just walk away.
The money we just lost, we'll forget about it.
Mr. Croft.
Why didn't you tell us? The Azure Sparrow Group was backed by the Apex Consortium. Things have gotten this bad now. You have to find a way to save us.
Hello,
Mr. Croft, we have an emergency. Your fund, Croft Capital, is under attack.
What? Their attack was just too fierce.
We couldn't even react.
before we got hit,
We just got a call from the West.
They said that your return to target Arthur Zimmerman has already cost them $14 billion, and you still haven't managed to take down the Etheria City market. They're planning to remove you as the Sia People's representative on the exchange.
No way. They can't do this to me. They can't do this to me.
Report the results.
Azure Sparrow and Stellar stock prices remain unchanged. The major shareholders are no longer Sophia Sterling and Leo, but the Apex Consortium. Vance Chip stock price plummeted 30%. Lowell Real Estate 34%. As for Croft Capital, it has completely collapsed. Julian Croft is bankrupt.
Ha ha ha.
Ah.
Arthur,
You're incredible.
Sophia, I did save your stellar group. Don't you owe me a meal?
Well,
Now you're my boss. The big boss of our whole Stellar Group. What do you want to eat? You decide.
Hey, Leo, it's over. Oh, right, a friend set me up with someone, and we're supposed to meet. Do you and Miss Sterling want to come check it out?
okay.
Then let's meet at the Harmony Hotel. We'll talk then. Liam, get the owner of the Harmony Hotel on the phone, now. For everyone who comes to eat later, give each table our signature dish, on the house.
So, Ms. Mary. Hello, I'm Leo Zimmerman.
So you're Leo Zimmerman, huh?
Next to someone like you, Ms. Mary, I guess I'm pretty ordinary. Your father, Ms. Mary, also does business in Etheria City.
Of course. You ever heard of Croft Capital? Oh, it's fine if you haven't. After all, a top-tier fund like Croft Capital, backed by capital from the West, isn't something someone in your position could ever get near. The major shareholder of Croft Capital happens to be my dad. Ah, never mind. Even if I tried to explain, you just wouldn't get it. Places like the exchange, the epicenter of global finance, are on a level most people can't even dream of reaching. Let's cut to the chase. It's not like I have to find a rich guy. Let's face it, no one's richer than I am. You're not bad looking. We could give it a shot.
Interesting. And how exactly would you like to try, Ms. Mary?
Be my boyfriend. I like to drink, club hop, hit up bars. I have lots of besties, and plenty of guy friends. Don't ask where I'm going. If you play your cards right, I might consider, at my father's company, to put in a good word for you.
From what I hear, Croft Capital stock just now took a nosedive. Looks like it's about to go under.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. A friend of mine said he was setting me up with a girl, so I came to take a look. Didn't expect this to run into my friend's daughter, since your father is Julian Croft. Let me give you a friendly heads up. Your Oof.
What would someone as clueless as you know about anything? The financial world has always been like this. It has its ups and downs. It's all about the thrill. Even if my dad goes bankrupt, let me tell you the truth. Even if my dad goes bankrupt, I'm not someone a country bumpkin like you is worthy of. What? Did I say something wrong? Look at you, a poor bastard who can't even afford an Armani suit. If it weren't for me doing you a favor, you'd never in your life get to be with someone of my class, let alone eat at the same table.
So,
This young lady thinks rather highly of herself. Sorry we're late.
Julian Croft's daughter.
Yeah, Dad.
Julian Croft's daughter isn't good enough for my son. It's not about the money, it's a matter of status. You two are just not a good match.
And who are you? Some country bumpkin?
Do you even know
Who my father is?
Ms. Mary, is it? See that clock on the wall? In less than 10 minutes, your father, Julian Croft, will be here, begging Leo to spare his Croft Capital. If you apologize for what you just said, maybe Leo will go easy on your dad and make his bankruptcy a little.
Mr. Croft, now that you're at the hotel, you gotta get Arthur Zimmerman to go easy on her.
I'm barely hanging on myself right now. If you want to live, go beg him yourselves.
Ha ha ha. You want me to apologize to him? Who the hell does he think he is? And besides, if he bankrupts my dad,
Haha.
do you even know who's backing my dad? It's a big shot from the West.
This is SIA territory. Western capital doesn't seem to hold much sway here, does it?
Even so, my father is not someone you lowlifes can ever hope to match. 10 minutes, is that it?
Fine.
I'll give you 10 minutes. If my father doesn't show up, I will investigate the companies you work for, buy 'em out on the spot, and make sure every single one of you ends up completely bankrupt.
You're sure he's here?
Positive. My people reported that Arthur Zimmerman is right here.
Let's go.
Dad.
Well, if it isn't, the so-called titan of the exchange, the founder of Croft Capital, Julian Croft himself.
And behind him is the CEO of the Wanky Group. And Mr. Wang from Lingang Chip. Oh my god.
Mr. Zimmerman,
What happened today was my fault.
please, show some mercy. Give Croft Capital a way out. Give me, Julian Croft, a way out.
Please, Mr. Zimmerman, give us a way out.
Mr. Zimmerman, you're the oracle of the exchange, Arthur Zimmerman.
What brings you all the way here? Julian, you should know that when I'm eating, let me finish my meal first. Here, try this. Go on.
Mr. Croft, This is a public place, making us wait out here in the open while he finishes his meal. If word gets out, we'll be front page news. Our deal is over.
Right, Mr. Croft.
There's gotta be another way.
Don't want to wait. Leave.
Julian, today, your daughter was set up on a date with my son. I said she isn't good enough for my son. You're not fit to marry into our family. Fair enough, right?
Mr. Zimmerman.
I know what you're gonna say. We're all survivors of the exchange. We all know that apologies are worthless. I saved the Stellar Group and the Azure Sparrow Group. That's fair, right?
And no problem.
So me targeting Croft Capital should be fair too, right?
Of course, it's fair.
Mr. Zimmerman.
Croft Capital is everything I have in this country. I'm begging you. Have some mercy, just let me go this once. I promise, from now on, wherever the Apex Consortium is, I, Julian Croft, will stay out of your way.
Dad.
We can discuss that. Everything else, we can talk, but you went after my son, and my woman. Julian Croft, you've crossed a line.
Dad, you can't.
Now listen, young lady, this is a matter between our generation. It has nothing to do with you or Leo. I came here to teach your father how things are done, but Julian Croft doesn't need my lessons anymore, because Croft Capital is now the Apex Consortium. If that's all, you all should head back. Leo, have the manager here clear the place. I'm going to have a little chat with my old friend, and take these people back to the company with you. If you have anything to say it to them. Sophia, wait for me in the car. Have a seat. Julian Croft, do you know why I poured you that glass of wine?
Yeah, the rules of the exchange.
Wrong. You broke the rules. Do you remember when I walked away from the exchange and scathed what I said to you and those Americans? Do you?
You said, if anyone messes with the Apex Consortium, you'd be ready for them. But if anyone dares to touch your family, they'd better be ready to go bankrupt. And lose everything. I know what you're implying. But Arthur Zimmerman, do you know that to those Americans in the West, Azure Sparrow, Stellar Group, they're small fry. Do you know why I'm targeting Azure Sparrow and Stellar? You think it's just because Leo is your son, and Sophia is your woman?
Julian Croft, what's your game?
I want to force you back to the... Arthur, you have no idea. Back when you were on the exchange, as a man from Xia, and rose to become the Oracle of the exchange, you just vanished into thin air. On the exchange, people like me, in an instant, lost all purpose and hope. We were left leaderless. Those Americans, they crushed us.
You have any idea?
If you had been there, if we could have joined forces, I wouldn't have become their damn lapdog.
So, you're blaming me?
Arthur, you're a coward. No matter what you are, in other people's eyes, to me, you're nothing but a coward.
Listen, Julian. Do you think money is important?
It's not. Look at those people out there. Especially the ones at the bottom. They work their fingers to the bone. They get sick, and they're too scared to even call in sick. You think they're doing all that for their dreams? Ha ha ha, pathetic. In this world, there's no such thing as dreams. It's all about the money.
No. I don't think it's important. When Vivian and I first went to the West together, in no time at all, on the exchange, we made our first fortune. I still remember that night. We were over the moon, like we'd finally found our purpose. But not long after, I started losing myself. I started to ignore Vivian's feelings, We started to argue. I started staying out all night. I didn't even notice that Vivian's health was starting to fail. Money matters. But it's not everything.
Of course you'd say that now. Because you're rich. You don't need it. Arthur, if we join forces, what we'll have isn't just money. It'll be a whole financial empire.
Team up with you? No way.
Why?
Because I'm not just gonna take you down, Julian. I'm going back to the exchange, and take—
What are you up to?
Back when Vivian was critically ill. Even after you knew she was terminally ill, you still fed her false information. You told her the Apex Consortium was under attack, that I'd been taken by the child's family, and that I was missing, presumed dead. But the truth? My Apex Consortium was locked in a tug-of-war with you at the time. You knew you couldn't beat me fair and square, so you went after Vivian instead. To throw me off.
But in that round, you still won, Arthur.
Yeah, I won. But Vivian, overwhelmed by the news, had to be rushed to the hospital. The next day, the battle ended. And the Apex Consortium emerged victorious. And Vivian was gone forever.
That was an accident. It had nothing to do with me.
You did this. This was your plan. Vivian's death made me sick of all this fighting. That's why I took Leo and returned to Etheria City. So many years have passed since then. Now you come after my son? Fine. You asked for it. I'll make sure you know, make sure the whole exchange knows that the fear they felt is back.
Business is a battlefield. Arthur. Since you've chosen to step back into the arena, then be ready to lose. Now that you're back, I'll stake everything I have in this life to finish this game with you. Hello, Mr. Childs. Arthur Zimmerman is making a comeback on the exchange. This time, I won't let him slip away again.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. What about those guys?
They've been dealt with. I've already had someone book flights for the three of us to leave the country.
What are you doing?
We've already discussed it. We're going back to the exchange with you.